Yeah, I don't remember like anything about learning about electrons. It's entirely possible we did, but I didn't pay attention to any of it. Um, because I just... It's weird, I really cared about science before going to secondary school, because we didn't learn any science. Um, we weren't taught it in primary in any capacity. And
Hmm.
then one day they were like, okay, you can do a competition where you talk about science. Like, we've literally never done it before. Yeah, do it. Okay. So I did it, and I won a trophy, and then someone stole it from me, and that was fucking awful. But anyway,
Oh no.
point being, uh, when it got to the secondary, I just didn't pay attention at all. I think that
That's because
was,
school is bad.
well, yeah, but I feel like that was also like a coping mechanism,
Hmm.
because I was beaten a lot. I was just like, my defense mechanism was to just not pay attention to anything. I don't know why, but I didn't pay attention for a good year of school.
Well, I
And I
guess
have
if
become
reality
massively
isn't gonna
stupid.
give you anything, then why should you give it anything back?
I'm really stupid because of that. Like, oh, what the hell is this?
I wouldn't refer to you as stupid. I've never thought Mantiel's not very intelligent.
I consider myself not intelligent. I know, like, you and everyone else, Joby Dino, you all talk about things that's just really, like anything to do with science. It seems like, not common knowledge, but just, like, general anything, and I'm just like sitting here like I have absolutely no fucking clue what they're talking about. I'm just like, oh, well, that is what it is, I guess.
Well, I mean, you know, like, intelligence is... nobody is... Well, not nobody, but people come in different types of intelligent. Like, you might not know anything about one thing, but you know a lot about another thing.
Mm.
I'd like to say that nobody is stupid by their logic, but I'm pretty sure some people are just really stupid and just don't know anything about anything. Like, if you look at
Yeah,
someone like Jake Paul, and you're like, yes, you are very stupid, aren't you?
yeah. Or I guess to be an easier target, like someone like Joey Essex.
Yeah. Yeah, like, I always thought he was putting on an act. Like, no one
Yeah,
is
I
that
thought so as
stupid.
well.
But my sister, because she works in fragrance, um, every year they go to this conference training thing, um, where they like learn about different perfumes and stuff, and they have like a celebrity guest each time, and it's usually someone really who you don't really care about.
Right.
And one year it was Joey Essex, and she said like he really like had no idea what was going on, and like he genuinely is that stupid, or
Wow.
either that or he keeps up that facade like whenever other people are around.
Which
But
why?
yeah, I highly doubt it. Like he
Do
genuinely
you
is
know who
really
I feel
stupid.
sorry for? Jedward. Because one of them clearly functions on all cylinders, and one just doesn't.
What
It just,
really? I've never noticed.
like, if you've ever seen them, like, one of them's just, like, he's playing along, like, yeah, and but he sort of looks a little embarrassed. And the one who's, like, super high energy. He's the one who's just, like, yeah, it's like, yeah, that's my brother. Uh,
Well,
it's just really interesting.
I've honestly never thought about Jedward as singular people before.
Yeah, it's hard to differentiate the two because they are very similar. But
Well,
yeah,
they probably aren't, but you just they're
you associate them as similar,
yeah. I mean,
I
I don't
guess.
really know that much about Jedward. I know
No,
they
I've
exist, and
just
I know that
I've
they're
seen them on stuff
stupid.
like 8 out of 10 cats and stuff.
Hmm.
They're 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 always the butt of the jokes, and to their credit, I think they do get it.
Hmm.
With Joey Essex, if you made a blatant insult as a joke, he
Just
probably wouldn't
go
tell.
fly over his head.
But I feel like they do get it, and to an extent, you kind of feel bad. Just like, yeah, okay, like you are just an easy target at that point. But
Well, I mean, like there's stupidity and there's naivety, and
yeah,
I mean they are they're very similar, but I wouldn't say they're the same. But I guess someone like JS is both naive and stupid. I don't know really what is... I mean, naivety is kind of... It's more about the way someone perceives something. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Whereas stupidity is more about what... I don't know. I don't know enough about this to talk about it, really.
Coop challenge.
Oh yeah, I forgot there was co-op in this game.
Oh, so it's kind of similar to Little Big Planet in that respect. They've got, like, sections where, like, you need to play with 4 people. And I'm like, but I don't have 4 friends! No! Why are you doing this to me? They all left! Damn it! I didn't have good internet back then either, so it was like, I
know the feeling.
Can't even cheat the game. Why? Why would you do this to me? Oh dear. Oh boy. I can see where this is going. I'm unsure if I like it or not. It is fun though, to be fair. Oh, those are some spikes. Yeah. Oh, that's what spikes look like.
I quite like that you do this with the Patreon, like where they suggest the game, because you're probably getting to play games that you like haven't really had a chance to appreciate before.
Yeah, I like this game a lot. I feel like it would be very difficult to play it solo, or at least commentate solo. So it's one of those games where it's not really much to talk about.
Yeah.
I don't think. That's why I asked you to join me.
Yeah, I mean, like something like Wolf Among Us is only gonna hinder you to do that with someone else around, really.
Yeah, I mean, with the Wolf Among Us, I didn't even really talk much because I was just appreciating what was going on, and it was a really good story. I really liked it. It was fascinating. But yeah, I mean, some games just works better as a duo, and some work solo. Do you know about the game Until Dawn?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is horror, and it was actually requested in the Patreon. So I was like, oh, interesting. That's a horror game. That's gonna be awful for me, because I really am not good with horror. And I said, well, if I do it, which I probably will at some point, I will do it with webcam, because I'll at least make it even better for people. And Sam was just like, I beg of you, please do it while I'm there. I was like, okay. So next time he comes around, whenever that may be, guess I'm recording all of Until Dawn with him, because he wants to see me shit my pants, basically. Which is fair. I can't argue that. So yeah, it's gonna be good. I'm looking forward to it.
What was the one you did before Wolf Among Us?
Wolf Among Us was the first one.
Was it?
Yeah.
I'm sure you did one before Wolf Among Us.
No, that was the first one.
Alright, okay then.
I might have done a game that was like different from what I usually do, possibly, but
yeah, I might have just assumed that it was one of the Patreon ones.
That was the first one, and I really enjoyed it. And then there's Tasmanian Tiger, which I'm really looking forward to, because that game's pretty good.
So how exactly does it work? People just suggest, or do you have like
so yeah, depending on how many people there are, it's probably going to change from more than one person voting. So how it was is basically everyone was allowed to request 2 games, and then I put them in a list, and they had to vote for a game, but they couldn't vote for the one they chose.
Oh, okay, I like that.
So they had to choose someone else's, which made it more interesting. And yeah, there was a lot of really interesting choices. Some of them flash games, which never really got a vote because people probably didn't really care about them, unfortunately. But yeah, no, it's.
Oh, I thought the first one was Octodad.
Oh, it was. Wait.
Oh.
Oh, it was. Yeah, I actually legit forgot about that. Never mind. You're right. It totally was. I really genuinely forgot I played that. Yeah. I didn't hate Octodad, but I didn't like it either.
Mm.
It's a game designed to be, like, bad, good.
Yeah.
And it was not good when bad. What is this? Oh my god, what is this? Oh, hello. This is kind of rad. Okay, so...
I think this one was really cool. One of these bosses was really awesome, and I can't remember which one it was.
The first boss was really good. I liked that one. So, here's hoping they all will be. I feel like I'm gonna die here. Because... this is...
Yeah, you only have 1 health, so...
Yeah. Yeah, it's not in my favour right now. But the boss itself doesn't seem too difficult at the moment. Oh dear. Yeah, I know what I did wrong.
You gotta watch her tails.
Yeah. I was just trying to get a little bit more hits in, but it didn't really go well. Ah well. This is a cool boss actually, I like it.
I don't think it's the one I was thinking of, unless there's a second phase. But I can't entirely remember how far I got into this game.
Mm.
In fact, I think I was on the boss that I'm thinking of that was really cool, but I kept dying on it.
Right. Oh, you're higher now. That's not good. Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
this looks like a second phase.
This is oh my god. This is a second phase.
Oh, this might be the boss.
If I fall, is it instant death?
I think so.
Oh, good. Oh, that's a hand. Did I just die? No.
Yeah, this is the boss that is cool.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. It's certainly a challenge, though. Okay. Yeah, I'm digging this, but it's super tough.
I don't know, he seems to be doing alright.
Okay, let's see. Where am I? Oh, there I am. I had no idea.
Have you heard of the game Wand Wars?
I have never heard of that.
Alright, I've been playing it a lot recently. It's a bit like Lethal League. I think it's a bit better than Lethal League, actually.
Uh-huh.
But they have this like trials mode, which I've been playing with my friend.
No.
And you basically face off against you face off against different enemies, and it's like randomly generated so that it keeps going infinitely, and you just get as far as you can. But like it gets so crazy later on that when you die, I just cannot see where I respawn because there's so much going on. So like I end up dying 3 times just because I have no idea where I am on the screen.
Right. That's not good.
Kill, kill, kill.
I do like this boss a lot, actually. It's just quite challenging. This boss reminds me of like a combination of Shovel Knight and Hades.
When it comes to boss battles, do you prefer like a sequence-based boss where you have one chance to hit them in their sequence, or do you prefer a boss where they like have a move set and you have to hit them as many times as possible and they randomize through the move set?
It depends on what the game is. I think movesets work really well for Kingdom Hearts.
Well, yeah, I mean, Kingdom Hearts would suck with a boss that was...
Yeah, if it's a gimmicky fight, I mean, they've done it once or twice, but yeah, like, it's... I don't know, it really does depend on what the fight is and what type of game it is, I think.
Well, with like a platformer, either of them can work, really.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really mind. I don't think I have a preference per se.
There was one thing when we were the game Jam Bear that I'm working on. When we were talking about boss battles.
Oh.
And, what? Yeah, this was definitely the boss. I definitely remember this. Which we prefer. I never really thought about it before then, but yeah, interesting point of.
This is tough.
Can you dodge the lasers by being the right colour?
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
But it's more the fact of getting to where I need to be.
There is something though of seeing a health bar go down, which is a lot more satisfying than just one notch being taken off.
Yeah, there is. Definitely. I cannot deny. Please die. Oh my god, it's so difficult. Oh, okay, need to go to the right. Can't make that jump. This is a very cool fight. I do like this a lot. Really hoping I don't screw it up now. I'm so close. I'm so close.
You can do it. You just gotta Teal-leave.
Yeah, I do. Gotta turn that into a t-shirt.
You as like in Parappa the Rapper style. Just gotta Teal-leave.
That would be really cool, actually. Yeah, I think I won!
You done it!
Yay!
You're done to your boofed.
Yeah! That was a cool fight. That was a really cool fight. The bosses in this game have been extraordinary so far. I love it. It's a good game, what can I say?
Good game, good game.
The High Priestess. Once the High Priestess led the gods in their holy rite, she knew the secrets of the heavens and the earth, blessing their creation, and she studied the cycle of ages. Alas, she learned too much and sought to join the unmaking of all things. Who will sing the sacred songs now that the High Priestess is gone? I don't know.
John.
Oh, I've got a map teleport now. Sweet. That's nice. Well, that's pretty neat. Yay. I can teleport, that's cool.
Sweet.
So, can I save? Is there a way to save? Will it save?
I'm not sure.
I assume it has saved.
Dangerous.
Well, let's find out, shall we? Here we go. Exit game, continue game. Let's find out together as I cry that I've lost everything. It's putting me back where I was, so I'm feeling confident.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
there we go. For a second I only saw one of the things on the gate. I was like, oh god. Oh no. But no, there we go. We got it.
You know, like, games, they always show you, like, that they've got an autosave feature. That little screen always comes up. This game has an autosave, don't turn off the console when this symbol is happening. But because it happens with every game, you just don't pay attention to it.
Yeah, that is very true.
Like, I remember in PS2 days, I would pay attention to that, because not every game did have an autosave.
Yeah, that's true.
But
Now it's pretty much law.
Yeah, you don't see it. You don't pay attention.
Well, I have enjoyed this recording session.
It was good.
It has been an absolute blast. 2 bosses, not bad. Not bad. I'm assuming 5. 2 on the other side,
Yeah,
and
that
then 1
would
in the
make
middle. One giant circle.
Big bad boss.
So, that's cool. Look forward to that. This gate amuses me because these like bits on the side look a little bit like eyes. Like.
Oh yeah.
Like 2 eyes and like
I see it.
massive mouth. But anyway, thank you all. We'll see you next time.
Bye bye.